Skepticism towards churches, with some individuals perceiving them as scams, is not an uncommon sentiment in contemporary society. This skepticism often stems from a combination of historical controversies, high-profile scandals, and a general distrust of institutions. This video delves into the reasons behind why some people perceive churches as scams and explores the complexities surrounding these perceptions. Historical controversies. The history of organized religion is not without its share of controversies. From historical conflicts to institutional power struggles, certain events have cast a shadow on the integrity of religious institutions. Skeptics often point to these historical controversies as evidence of a systemic flaw within organized religion, leading to suspicions about the true motives of churches. Financial transparency. One primary source of skepticism revolves around the financial practices of some churches. Instances of extravagant spending on lavish buildings, luxurious lifestyles of religious leaders, and lack of financial transparency have fueled doubts about the altruistic nature of religious institutions. The perception that churches prioritize wealth accumulation over their spiritual mission contributes significantly to the notion that they might be operating as scams. High-profile scandals. Media coverage of high-profile scandals involving religious leaders and institutions has further fueled skepticism. Instances of financial impropriety, abuse of power, and moral transgressions by prominent figures within the church have created an environment of distrust. These scandals often overshadow the positive and charitable work done by many churches, leading some to generalize their skepticism towards all religious institutions. Televangelism and prosperity gospel. The rise of televangelism and the prosperity gospel has also played a role in shaping perceptions. Critics argue that some churches exploit the vulnerability of individuals by promising financial prosperity in exchange for monetary contributions. The commercialization of faith and the commodification of religious experiences have left many questioning the sincerity of such practices. Cultural shifts and changing values. In a rapidly evolving cultural landscape, traditional institutions face scrutiny. Skepticism towards churches can be a reflection of changing values, with some individuals prioritizing personal spirituality over institutionalized religion. As trust in traditional authority figures wanes, skepticism towards churches may be an extension of broader cultural shifts. Conclusion. While skepticism towards churches is rooted in various factors, it is essential to acknowledge the diversity within religious institutions. Not all churches engage in questionable practices, and many play pivotal roles in fostering community, providing support, and promoting positive values. To address perceptions of churches as scams, there is a need for increased transparency, accountability, and a renewed commitment to the core values of compassion, integrity, and spiritual guidance. By understanding the reasons behind skepticism, religious institutions can work towards rebuilding trust and ensuring that their actions align with their noble missions.